someone from the other end, all for the betterment of that person. Talking about betterment and sharing and giving, I've got two gentlemen in the studio who like to do that. They're from Victory International. It's a Christian ministry out of North Carolina. Mr. Mark Vasconcellos and Dr. Charles Ligon. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to have you back. Mark, you were here last year.
Yes,
In
sir.
fact, you're here all the time,
Oh,
it seems.
that's right.
What number visit is this?
I think this is, and your station is at least number 3.
Number 3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And Dr. Ligon, it's your first time.
It's my first visit to Guyana.
Guyana.
Yes, sir.
And you're out of where? Which state in the United States?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. All the people are as tall as you are there?
Not quite as tall as I am, but
Not quite
there are
as
some
tall.
tall folks there, especially in the basketball country.
Yeah. But you teach, right? Theology?
I teach theology, but primarily I'm a pastor in the workplace. So my passion is to teach Christians to effectively live their faith where they go to work every day, and how to share their faith and live their faith so that they make a difference where they work.
Among of course, fellow human beings.
And serve, love, encourage, and be a blessing to those in their sphere of influence. So that's what I do in my daily work, and I like to teach in the church and pastoral leaders how to equip others to do the same.
So you do counseling too, right?
I do counseling, a lot of counseling. In my role in the workplace, there are many people who come into the workplace with burdens and crisis and issues of life. And so they come to me as a confidential resource, and I help them walk through that crisis and hopefully become less burdened. And so it solves problems and hopefully is a blessing in their lives as well.
So Mark, the name of the church is Victory International.
The organization is Victory.
Organization.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it's not a single church, but a huge organization.
Correct.
In and out of the United States?
Correct, yes, out of North Carolina, Raleigh.
And so you have, this organization will send off representatives to various parts of the world. You do that and do humanitarian stuff?
Yes, what we do is, last year, for example, when we were in Guyana, we brought a team of 15. And we were able to bring Dr. Charles Burnham, who provided dental assistance. And so what we do in addition to that is we equip church leaders. We come alongside church leaders and help them with their theology and help them with their study of the Bible. And so last year we were very effective. We trained over 100 pastors, and we served over 200 individuals in Guyana.
That's medically.
Correct. And so now we are preparing for this September to come back even with a bigger team and provide the same doctor, dentist, and prepare individuals, come alongside the local church in Guyana and help them.
But I guess people are watching and they want to know how they can benefit from this. First of all, you've already identified the people you'll be teaching theology to.
Correct. We work with multiple churches, multiple pastors. Bishop Juan Edgel is key in this role. And so even tonight, we'll be having a 3-hour session at Winners Cathedral. Everyone is welcome. But it's pretty much right now, we're living in times where people are in desperate hope. They're looking for hope. They're suffering. And they're not finding it anywhere else. And so what we let people know is the only hope really is in Jesus Christ. The Bible clearly tells us that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to God except through Him. And so as people look, the only transformation that can happen is when that transformation happens within our hearts. You mentioned something about wisdom earlier. And the Bible tells us that wisdom, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And so truly money cannot give you joy. Alcohol, sex, drugs, none of that. The only hope is when God grabs hold of you and He demonstrates His love for you for what He has done for us through Jesus Christ.
So just go back to time and venue. You said everyone is invited. I mean,
this evening, yes, this evening, anyone who wants to attend, even a lay person, you can come tonight at 6 o'clock at Winners Cathedral. But when we come back, it will be intense training with church leaders, with pastors. And our emphasis this coming September will be Bible preparation. How do you interpret the Bible? How do you preach from the Bible? And theological training. We have a professor, Dr. Frank Catanzaro, that's coming out of Dallas, Texas, Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary. And so he will be emphasizing that, and with the Biblical Council, we have a world-renowned scholar, Dr. David Allen Black, who will also be joining us in September the 20th. And so we're very grateful to how God has opened doors. We're blessed by you in this program. And so we look forward to see how God will use us and impact the church in Guyana and the people of Guyana.
Well, just tell us a little bit. I don't. Perhaps Dr. Ligon can just expand a little bit on the medical outreach that you'll be doing, because I guess a lot of people might want to cash in on this.
Well, Mark, my understanding is that we have arranged through local officials to reach out to certain individuals. And Mark, maybe you can comment better on that outreach.
And that's in dentistry.
Yes, what happens, the local churches, we try to come along the local churches, and so the Bishop Juan Angel and the local pastors would have a predetermined destination where we would go, and they would notify the community that we would be providing free services. Everything we do is free of charge. And so everyone who comes...
And it's not restricted to Christians alone.
No, sir. Actually, no. We welcome every human being, everyone who's in need.
Everyone with teeth.
Everyone with teeth, you come. And even if you do not have teeth, you come also. We'll love on you. Mm-hmm. So, yes, it's pretty much for everyone.
So you don't know the venues as you sit there now?
No, sir. As a matter of fact, tonight we anticipate 100 pastors tonight attending at Winners Cathedral at 6 o'clock this evening. And so as we interact with them, as we come alongside the local church, we need to know from the local pastors, how best can we serve you? How best can we come alongside you? So we depend on them.
You know what I'm happy about with your mission is I am excited that people who have studied the Bible in this case can come share their knowledge, because I believe that pastors and even pundits in particular, and our other religion is the Muslim faith, of course, that they are not all of them, by the way, but many of them, they're not equipped to know how to deal with their congregations. And I'm serious about this stuff, because I've been in the church too, and you have pastors who are uneducated, hurling down instructions on their, I call it their lesser ones, because they believe that they're supreme, and then they talk down. And in my opinion, and that's several years ago, I believe now that I've grown and matured, I believe that they weren't really equipped to teach.
That's right.
Right? And in the process, what they do is they might end up hurting more than cementing that relationship with God and helping the congregation. So I'm happy, first of all, that the learned minds can come and share with us, so that you'll help the pastors to help themselves and the people in the congregation,
right.
And not to mislead, because they keep handing down instructions. I mean, I was a victim of this, I believe, where don't do this, don't do that. No, many years ago, I mean, I heard you guys singing to Kenny Rogers a short while ago. We couldn't have done that. You just committed a sin. And that's how silly it got.
Right.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Right,
it's
right.
good that you can help to deal with these small issues. Nevertheless, I want to thank you for dropping in, and I wish you lots of luck. After now, it's September, you said?
Yes, sir. We will be arriving. The first instructor, Dr. David Allen Black, will be arriving September 20th.
So that's a bigger, a bigger group is coming.
Yes,
More
September
work,
20th. We have 20-something people scheduled.
And how many of
already.
you are here now?
Just Dr. Ligon and myself. We're here to lay ground in preparation for the big team. And so we're grateful.
And you'll still be doing some work, even with
this evening with the teaching as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you said you'll be doing some dentistry. I mean,
not on this visit.
Not on this trip.
On the one that's coming.
You're
sir.
just setting the groundwork.
Yes,
Exactly.
sir. Yes. And the first time I was here was actually with the president of Southeastern, Dr. Danny Aiken, who has a passion for the gospel and a passion for Guyana.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Chan. And we have for you a little token of appreciation. It's a victory mug. And may God bless you and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
God
you.
bless you. Thank you so much.
We'll be back in just a while.